I'm Ali Osman Abu Abdullah, and I'm a resident of Shatila camp. I was born here after my parents fled from Al Jalil, Palestine. I'm almost 50 years old, and I've never left this place. This half-square kilometer camp hosts over 30,000 Palestinian and Syrian refugees, and some Lebanese people too. I hope this message reaches far and wide. And I'll give you a tour so you can see the reality of our living conditions here. We're in one of the poorest areas of Shatila camp now. It feels more like living in an above-ground cave.
I am Ahmed Afifi. I came to Shatila camp from Palestine when I was 13 years old. What year was that? 1963. In the early days, things were much better than these days. We had open space and safe drinking water. It was not overcrowded like it is now, and we were not getting sick all the time. We used to see forests surrounding us. It was full of trees. It was really beautiful, lush and green, and the air smelled like pine. In the beginning, the camp was made entirely of canvas. We were all living in tents. As time passed, we started building more permanent homes using cement to add rooms and levels one by one. Each family had to build a home that could meet their own needs over time.
You can see that the houses are built in a haphazard way. This affects the infrastructure of the camp as a whole. The bases of many buildings are not strong enough to bear all their weight. The conditions here are not livable. Some houses are almost like closed boxes, getting no sunlight or oxygen. And you can see how these pipes carrying salt water are tangled with electrical wires. Refugees have strung up the risky wiring themselves. Electricity is scarce, and we don't have regular plumbing to bring safe drinking water into our homes. This kind of wiring is very dangerous because at any moment you can be electrocuted, or a house can burn down if there's a short circuit. We suffer from disease outbreaks, and the camp lacks basic infrastructure. You can also see what poor sanitation services we have. During the winter, raw sewage floods into these narrow alleys and seeps into people's homes. That's why we need more water and sanitation services, so these alleyways won't be a source of disease. Over the past several years, the camp has taken a large number of Syrian refugees fleeing the war in their country. This has increased overcrowding and unemployment and overwhelmed the weak infrastructure here. Syrian refugees are suffering just the same as us Palestinians. They deserve a better and more dignified life too.
Living here, we help the Syrians a little when we can. They faced challenges in the beginning, but we have opened our doors to them. They have adapted to the Palestinian community here, but they have also affected us.
I left everything behind in Syria. I was so worried about my children. They would cry every time they heard bombs explode nearby. I came here for the sake of my children, not for myself. Our house was hit by shelling after we left. My brother sent me a picture of it. A shell hit the front door and the wall of our home. I was shocked and very upset by this.
My name is Samar Ismail, and I work as a mental health counselor for Doctors Without Borders at our Women's Health Center. We take care of Syrian women whose children have lost their lives in the war, as well as other patients who need long-term psychological treatment. When we started this project several years ago, most of the Syrian patients we treated were traumatized by war and displacement. But they also have new needs and face new challenges now in Lebanon. Life here is not easy for them, and they are under even more pressure. We witness this when we visit our patients in their homes and see how hard their lives are and how much support they need.
أنا اسمي ريان سلامة عمري 14.
My name is Rayan Salemi, and I am 14 years old. I'm out of school now because we don't have enough money to pay for school fees and transportation. I miss my friends and teachers, and I like to study and learn, but I can't go to school anymore. In the future, I want to leave Shatila and travel to a new place, to any other country away from this camp. I want to be a doctor someday.
طيب احنا هون يعني معظم الناس واهل المخيم وتحديدا جيل الشباب.
The majority of the people in the camp, young people in particular, are unemployed. This causes a lot of suffering, particularly for graduates, because they can't make use of their education. They are forced to work inside the walls of this camp, taking whatever job they can find. Most young people work in small shops for very little pay, because there are no opportunities for them outside the camp.
I left my family behind, my country, my land. I feel sad about everything I left behind. I miss the feeling of safety. That's what I miss the most. We hope for things to get better in Syria so we can go back home.
Every day, we have the feeling that we will return to Palestine, and we never lose hope. If we can't go back, our children will. We will never lose hope in returning to our homeland.